Hi, welcome to How to Repair. In this video I'll be showing you how to replace the belt, the motor and the rear bearings on a condenser tumble dryer 6 cents. We're working on a Whirlpool machine, but this video is also good for Bauknecht, Laden and Maytag. The first thing that needs to be done is the lid needs to be removed, the plastic cover on the back which holds the two hoses, and the two side panels need to come off. While I'm quickly taking these panels off, remember there's links above this video which will take you to the website where you're able to find other tutorials and the workshop manual on this appliance. The other videos consist of how to get into diagnostic mode, how to check the heating system, NTC sensors and thermostats, and also how to change the pump and service the pump unit itself. If you are needing parts for this machine, you can see the identification label for this appliance on the back of the machine, and sometimes the manufacturer puts it just inside the door on the framework. So if you are requiring a part, remember to put your full model number in, and on some appliances you will need the full serial number as well. Once you have removed all the screws from the panel itself is held onto the front with a couple of clips or lugs. These need to be lifted up slightly and the panel slid backwards, as you can see me do here. Now we'll quickly do the other side, exactly the same procedure. It's very important while you have all the panels off the machine to actually get a vacuum cleaner and hoover out all the fluff that builds up in the machine. This will actually improve the efficiency of the machine and also prolong the life of the machine. If you need more details on this, we have another video on the website on how a condenser dryer works and how to get the best out of it. To remove the belt or the motor or any of the motor fan blades, you need to actually remove the heater, the back bearing, and also slacken the screws off which attach the back plate to the chassis of the machine. These screws I'll show you in a second. You can see one which holds the heater here, and there are 5 screws or 6 screws below the heater that need to be loosened, and also some to the left. These items on the back panel only need to be removed if you are changing the belt. If you wish to work on the motor, they do not need to be removed. But as I'm going to show you how to change the belt, we need to remove the bearing at the rear of the machine to slide the drum shaft through the back panel. This will allow us to get the belt onto the drum. I'll show you in more depth in a minute. As you can see, these bearings are easily replaced, and also if you have a noisy machine you might want to look at the front pads and jockey wheels that support the drum. But now we've actually already removed the belt, and I'm going to show you how to fit a new belt and also show you how to remove this motor. There are 2 fan blade covers that need to be removed. One on the back of the machine that you saw me take off then, and one on the front which is held on with a screw and 2 clips. Also disconnect the motor harness from the machine and remove the NTC thermostat, which is part of the heating sensor system. The screw here is just a Phillips, and you can see the 2 clips that you need to press to remove the cover. Next we need to remove the 2 clips that hold the motor bearings to the chassis of the machine. Just undo these, they're half moon shape and they clip in at the rear, and a screw on the front holds them in place. Once these are removed, you will be able to remove the capacitor and lift out the whole motor. The forward and rear fan blades on the motor are changeable, and we do sell them at the website. If these blades have ever got too hot, in other words the appliance is overheated, they can distort in shape and start rubbing against the chassis and will need to be replaced. Now we have the motor off, it's a good idea to actually get inside the machine into the ducting and clean out all the fluff. This will improve the efficiency on the machine by having all these ducts clear. Now to fit the new belt, you need to put the belt over the shaft of the motor and then insert the motor. Now the next job is to take the belt around the drum, making sure not to twist it, and be careful of the panels as they are sharp. This technique of getting the belt onto this tumble dryer is pretty much the same on vented tumble dryers as with this one, and with all the Whirlpool, Bauknecht, Laden and Maytag, they're all pretty much the same. The belt itself you have to line up onto the drum, and then you can actually put the tension wheel onto the belt once it's fully assembled. But this is the important bit, just get the belt all lining up, and now we're able to put the shaft back through the back panel. Now you can reassemble the bearing unit and make sure you attach the nut onto the shaft, and it's a good idea to do up the screws at the bottom of the machine, the ones I told you to undo earlier to loosen off. And once the machine is all rigid, we will then start tensioning up the belt with the motor. While I'm doing this, please remember to support our website by subscribing to our YouTube, Facebook and Google channels, as that's what keeps us going and able to make these free videos for you. And we'd always appreciate you purchasing the parts from us at the website, and if you ever need help you can always use the live chat. So once you've got the two bearing cups in place and you've got the covers back on to the forward fan and the rear fan, connect up the wiring, and then all that needs to be done is make sure that the pulley is fully lined up with the belt on the drum. You'll see me check this here now. Give the drum a couple of full rotations to make sure that your belt lines up on the grooves on the drum. And do remember that you can buy all the belts from us at our website. All you need to do is either obtain the number off the belt, or remember to put into the search the full model number. And when reinserting this tension spring, do be careful, as there is quite a bit of pressure on it which holds the jockey wheel to the belt, which creates the tension. Now while the side panels are off, I'll just test the machine, and there we go, it's turning correctly. While I hope this video was helpful, please remember to visit the website and subscribe to our channels, as that's what keeps us going and able to make these free videos for you. And if we did help you, remember you can always click on the link above to buy us a beer. Thanks very much indeed for watching.